Alright, so enthusiasm is the backbone of your business. When you talk to clients, you have a positive expectancy. So excited, like almost like, how would you feel if it were raining money and every job was signing on for like 500 more than you quoted it for, and you just couldn't do no wrong, right? I can't believe it, man. It's raining money. This is amazing. I mean, I'm booked up to my eyeballs with all this work. I'm just speaking as if, right? That type of feeling is so excited that when you pick up the phone, you go, so-and-so landscaping, how can I help you? Oh yeah, we're swamped, but I can take care of you. It's something about that energy, that positive expectancy that really makes it work. Man, I'm in traffic and someone's riding my ass almost like on my bumper. Probably because I got no brake light. You know, I talked to some of you guys on the phone, and dude, you guys are cool. I mean, smart, intelligent guys that just want to work and grow business and make money to feed your families. And we're all the same, dude. We're not just a swarm of nobodies. We're all somebodies. We're all somebodies. And the living, breathing, conscious, aware mindset that you have, so does your brother, so does your neighbor, so does the other guy watching YouTube right here. We're all, some of us are nitwits, but for the most part, we're all smart, intelligent, conscious people, and we just want to do good, and we're stuck in this time for money trap. We're completely trapped trying to figure this thing out. Like I said, if you're in anxiety rushing, and every step you take is another crack, and you feel like you're freaking out. Like, I just watched this video on Facebook, someone posted it was pretty funny. A garbage man, the garbage man drives, and this is the video I was watching, and then the guy in the back keeps jumping off and throwing the garbage in the back of the garbage truck, and the compactor compresses it. He puts the garbage cans back, goes to the next stop. Well, this guy, the garbage was stuck in the garbage can, so he started like shaking it really hard and slamming the cans around, and then he took the mailbox and he ripped it off and he started smashing the mailbox. Still recording? The garbage man started having an absolute insane fit, and they got it on camera, and he was just going crazy. And he's crazy. No, I understood just by watching that garbage man went insane and started smashing the garbage cans around because he's broke, he's miserable, he's a slave for low pay, he's probably got huge money problems at home, and he feels completely inadequate, and he's got people all over his ass rushing him, and then the guy, his boss driving the garbage truck, is rushing him, and when you do that to someone, you corner them like a tiger against the wall. You know what I mean? You corner someone, they're going to flip out and go crazy. And then, so you push someone's buttons, that's what the world does to you. Keep pushing until someone flips out and goes crazy and gets violent. And then when they get violent, you go, whoa, Mr. Crazy Man. Whoa, you're a misfit. You have bipolar issues. We have to lock you up now. We have to put you on medication. We got to put you on probation. We better call the cops. It's bullshit. Because this is an average man who is a good man with a good heart, you see, flipping out, doing something stupid because he's under pressure. You need to learn some self-control. Well, God never gives you more than you can handle, but I definitely can relate. Because one time when I was landscaping, videotaping while driving, I'm going to tell you a story. I was landscaping way back in like 2001, and I was a foreman for this company. So I'm a 19-year-old kid and the operations manager of an entire landscaping company. It was like one crew. But anyways, I was hiring and firing and running all the jobs, doing everything at 19, working on all the equipment, doing everything. It was a lot of pressure because I had my boss. Here we go. Now the Dakota's pissing power steering fluid everywhere and it's whining. Hear that? Now the Dakota's breaking down. It never ends. I don't even care. So I had my boss calling me all the time. The grass is a foot high. It's springtime. More clients are coming on. He's calling me with more and more work. I'm running from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m., working my guts out, trying to get the jobs done and make this guy happy. I was great at cutting grass. It was just too much work. We were moving as fast as we could, and he wasn't there. The owner of the company worked in a bank, and he didn't see what was going on the job site, and he's calling me every couple. What's going on? Why are you behind? You're lying to me. You're lying to me. What are you guys doing? You're stopping off at lunch too long. What are you doing? You're effing around. And I was getting accused of being a liar, even though I was working my guts out to the bone to make this guy happy. And what did I do? 19-year-old kid, I'm on a job site, and I flipped out. I took the weed whip. My friends that worked with me still remember this, and we laugh about it. I took the weed whip, and I started screaming, and I threw the weed whip across the lawn into this lady's bushes, and I ripped off my shirt. I used to work out all the time. And I went, and I started screaming. I went nuts, and I literally took off running down the street, and my guys were like, where the hell did Keith go? What's going on? And I just went absolutely insane, and it took me like an hour just to calm down because I was having panic so bad because I was giving everything I could, and you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip, and it pushed me to my breaking point. I went nuts. It's like holding a gun to someone's head and making them like do a tedious task, and you keep slapping them in the head, calling them stupid while you got a gun to their head, and then when they flip out, as soon as they flip out, and then you beat the shit out of them, and you say, what are you flipping out for? You got mental problems. Now keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Or like they do in the, I'm not going to say anything about any religion, but I've heard that they would take young kids and tell a kid to go sweep the outside. And then a different pastor would come up and say, what are you doing sweeping the outside when I told you to clean up inside of the, not the synagogue, the temple of the church? He goes, no, never mind what he said. I told you to go sweep the inside of the church, and you're sweeping the outside. You should be doing this. And then the kid will go, oh, okay. And then the kid will go pick up inside of the church, and then the other pastor will come and go, what the hell are you doing? I told you to sweep the outside, but the other guy, no. Sweep the outside. And they'll keep doing that, and they'll ride the kid back and forth on a line until the kid snaps and goes crazy. And then when he goes crazy and freaks out and starts screaming or crying, then what do? They punish him, and they lock him in a room, or they beat his feet with a cane for flipping out and losing self-control, right? And then they guilt trip him, they brainwash him. I'm getting pretty deep here. And then when they let him out of punishment, then they do it again, and they ride you to insanity. This is what happens at big companies. This is what happens in corporations. It's a sick form of twisted mind control, hierarchy bullshit. I went through a lot of this at companies I worked at, and it drove me nuts, and I would point it out, and then I would end up getting fired or threaten to lose my job if I didn't keep my mouth shut, because I saw that what this was happening. And it's almost designed out of some part of the hierarchical part of the human brain, the reptilian or mammalian brain, to keep people in order and control, to run corporations for profit and money. Okay, the F-150 is done, and here I am to pick it up. They told me $1,000 in brake damage. I'm like, no, $160 for the brake line.